Hi, I'm Reb Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a student of A Course in Miracles for 40 years. What I'm doing right now is going through the lessons again, as I've done for the last several years. And I ask Jesus to clarify for me, and then I write whatever comes. So that's what I'm going to share today on lesson 12. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. The importance of this idea lies in the fact that it contains a correction for a major perceptual distortion. You think that what upsets you is a frightening world, or a sad world, or a violent world, or an insane world. All these attributes are given it by you. The world is meaningless in itself. And I really do understand this. My friend's dog had to be put down, so it is a sad world. I read about cruel and violent actions in yesterday's news, so it must be a cruel and violent world. Politics today show me an insane world. That seems obvious, and yet the world itself is meaningless. If it has no meaning, if it has any meaning, it's because I gave it meaning. As soon as I hear about something or notice something, I rush to decide what it means. Paragraph 2. These exercises are done with eyes open. Look around you, this time quite slowly. Try to pace yourself so that the slow shifting of your glance from one thing to another involves a fairly constant time interval. Do not allow the time of the shift to become markedly longer or shorter, but try instead to keep a measured, even tempo throughout. What you see does not matter. You teach yourself this as you give whatever your glance rests on equal attention and equal time. This is a beginning step in learning to give them all equal value. I looked around my office at all I could see, giving meaning to each thing my eye lit on without singling anything out. Everything was equal because nothing had more or less value, so it didn't matter what I looked at. Paragraph 3, as you look about, you say to yourself, I think I see a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world, and so on, using whatever descriptive terms happen to occur to you. If terms which seem positive rather than negative occur to you, include them. For example, you might think of a good world or a satisfying world. If such terms occur to you, use them along with the rest. You may not yet understand why these nice adjectives belong in these exercises, but remember that a good world implies a bad one, and a satisfying world implies an unsatisfying one. The terms which cross your mind are suitable subjects for today's exercises. Their seeming quality does not matter. Paragraph 4, be sure that you do not alter the time intervals between applying today's idea to what you think is pleasant and what you think is unpleasant. For the purposes of these exercises, there is no difference between them. At the end of the practice period, add, but I am upset because I see a meaningless world. I didn't have any trouble describing anything. I already understand that what I think of each thing is not about the thing. It is about me because I am seeing a meaningless world and I am jumping in to give it some kind of meaning. I wonder why I feel compelled to do that. Why not just let it be? I'm sure that Jesus will help us understand this compulsion. Paragraph 5. What is meaningless is neither good nor bad. Why then should a meaningless world upset you? If you could accept the world as meaningless and let the truth be written upon for you, it would make you indescribably happy. But because it is meaningless, you are impelled to write upon it what you would have it be. It is this you see in it, It is this that is meaningless in truth. Beneath your words is written the word of God. The truth upsets you now, but when your words have been erased, you will see his. That is the ultimate purpose of these exercises. In paragraph 6, 3 or 4 times is enough for practicing the idea for today, nor should the practice periods exceed a minute. You may find even this too long. Terminate the exercises whenever you experience a sense of strain. I knew we would be told the answer to my question. The reason I am compelled to give meaning to the meaningless is that beneath my words is written the word of God. I suppose the feeling must be that this is my world, not his, and so I get to do the naming and decision making. I decide what it all means, and it is this that is meaningless. My thoughts are meaningless. Me trying to distort creation is meaningless. No wonder I don't like to think about that. No wonder the world feels so screwed up. It's okay, though. At one time, I was desperate to keep his words hidden from me because of my fear and guilt. The past years of doing these lessons has changed that. I am ready to accept that my thoughts are meaningless. Relieved even to know this. I have released so many beliefs already, and I love the thought of doing more of this sacred work. The idea of seeing God's words that are written beneath my careless judgments is exhilarating. So thank you so much for watching my video. And if you enjoyed this, then please like it and subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow as we do the next lesson.